It's not an accident. I did it on purpose, try to gain an edge, and I'm a man, and I can own up to that. I'm not sorry for this stuff.
The best part about that is he has now called out everyone that says they accidentally had HGH slipped into their whatever supplement they were taking.
Basically, it's not an accident, and I'm the first one to admit it.
I mean, not that any of us thought that was ever an accident when any athlete did that, but it's like, you seriously can't use that excuse anymore.
No, especially when you know what ingredients you can and can't have in a bottle. All you have to read is what's in it, and you get your list out that says what you can't have.
Yep.
And if it matches up, don't take it. So they have no excuses.
Truth. Oh,
that was wet.
What else?
Mike Goldberg, the UFC's play-by-play guy. He was doing
Can't stand
play-by-play
that guy.
for the Minnesota Vikings last weekend.
Was he really?
As they played the Detroit Lions. Well, he made
call the Detroit Lions.
The Detroit Lions.
Oy vey.
That's what Stafford is, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Matt Goldstein.
Yeah. And Demikasu, that's a totally Jewish name.
Oh yeah, he lights that menorah.
He does.
It's almost Hanukkah time.
That's right. He counts down the days.
That's
Where's
right.
my present?
Yeah, 8 of them.
I need 8.
That's right.
It's better than Christmas. Get one big present, it's over.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mike Goldberg was fired, not because he flubbed names, not because he said Golden Tate played for Minnesota when he plays for Detroit.
Did he say that?
Yeah, not because he flubbed coaches' names on one team and not the other. He got fired for reacting to people on Twitter calling him out on his shit. He was calling them douchebags and all. It's like, come on.
Was he really?
Yeah. Like, well, here's the thing: is that
I
shit.
just got excited.
Dana White allows that stuff in the UFC, so he's kind of gotten used to Dana's relaxed, easygoing attitude.
But it's funny because I feel like Mike Goldberg actually uses a douchebag.
Yeah, me too.
He's
to, like,
fucking horrible.
Clean his face with.
No, his
like,
vagina.
very nicely. Oh, yeah, that too.
And his butthole. Dirty butthole.
There, you got to keep it clean for the man.
A sphincter says what?
Yeah, so he couldn't handle the criticism, got fired by Fox, NFL Fox. Now, what I want to know is, when is the UFC going to do this? Because I hate this guy.
Please.
They have, first off, Fox does hold UFC fights, so I wonder if he'll be held from doing those.
Very interesting.
I will be happy because I love John Anik.
I love
he
Janet
is
too.
So good on the smaller cars that he does when they go to China and Brazil.
Hello.
And it's somewhere that Mike doesn't want to travel, or they don't want to pay for Mike to travel because he's an expensive asshole.
Probably.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope this is the groundwork to get Mike Goldberg out of there, get John Anik and Joe Rogan to do a team together.
Do it.
I love it. It was so much
I love anybody but Mike Goldberg.
Yes, he's so bad.
Yeah, he really is.
And it's all over. That's
Shut
all.
up.
Every fight. Every fight.
Why don't him and Michael Cole fucking hold hands and walk off a cliff?
That's right.
Please.
Well, speaking of Chael Sonnen, the last
I wasn't talking
story.
about Chael Sonnen.
I know. We were talking about the last story.
Oh, you were. Yes.
Jim Ross and him did some play-by-play for a smaller car, smaller organization. But from what I heard, Jim Ross was amazing.
Oh, he loves MMA.
So I would love to
I'm
hear.
sure he's good.
Maybe bring Jim Ross up.
Do it.
Who knows?
Do it.
He knows those fighters.
He might be going to Jeff Jarrett's new wrestling promotion.
Oh, have they been in talks?
They have been talking.
Hey, why not?
At least for maybe like the first pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't know. Jim Ross, to me, like anything outside of WWE is kind of weird.
It is weird, but they're gonna have a bunch of old WWE fighters or wrestlers in there. I'm sure.
That's how you make your name. That's how you establish yourself. You don't have to create characters that way.
Right.
It's not like
it'd be like the Iron Sheik versus who's left, Bob Backlund.
Right. Plus, if Jeff Jarrett's going to be believable as their champ, because he'll make himself the champ.
Well, yeah,
he's got to fight other old men.
That's right.
To make it believable.
Right.
Anyways, finally, also this weekend, Saturday, UFC 179 in Brazil. It's the rematch between Chad Money Mendez, the challenger. He'll fight Jose Aldo Jr. for the featherweight championship of the world. Now, Jose Aldo blew him out in the first fight. A nice knee in the first.
Blew him out.
Blew him out in the first fight. A nice knee after releasing from a clinch. But this, I have a weird feeling that Chad Mendez is going to win this fight.
Me too.
He's way better on the feet than he was before when they first fought. Has great wrestling, always has. He was a Division I champion, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that this coming week?
That's this Saturday.
I might be around.
In Brazil. So we haven't watched one together in a long time.
Are you going to be watching it?
I'll probably be watching it.
I may be around this week.
All right.
This is totally a conversation.
I'll give you a call if I'm actually home when it's going on.
And say this is a conversation I totally could have had with you off the air.
No, people want to hear this.
They do. Come join us. I'll buy beer.
That's right. And that's the fighting news.
Oh, just one good story one good fight from that card.
Yeah, I mean, there's another one, but I forgot it.
Oh,
I don't have my paper. So.
I'm okay with that because it's time to talk about football, and we have a new song to debut because well, Peyton is the man.
Peyton Manning, oh yeah, breaking records all across the NFL, yeah. Peyton Manning, oh yeah, touchdowns are the greatest thing ever made, yeah. Opponents, your game is done, 'cause now this guy is number one. Peyton Manning,
Fuck yeah!
snap from my butt and throw some football. Peyton Manning, oh yeah, what you gonna do when this guy scores on you, yeah.
This is so good.
It is really good.
I want to pull an Adam and Reggie show and just let this play.
18, tight end,
Fuck yeah!
wide receiver,
Fuck yeah!
pylons,
Pylons.
next guard, nice guy, Omaha,
All right, this could go on forever.
It could.
It's over a minute left. So Broncos QB Peyton Manning becomes NFL's all-time leader with his 509th career TD pass.
And he didn't finish there. He got one more, so he's at 5-10.
Yeah, he really took the raping to a new level with the Niners this weekend.
I knew it's going to happen.
I love
Niners lost everybody on their defense.
Yeah, I love that last-ditch effort touchdown by the Niners in the fourth quarter with like 3 minutes left. I was like, we're just going to do this so we don't look as bad.
By our favorite quarterback, Blaine Gabbert.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
He was looking good. I
He's
still don't know
great.
why they hired that guy over someone like Tebow.
Tebow, right.
Like, we joke about Tebow, but I would take Tebow over Blaine Gabbert literally any day of the week.
And at least he can run the option. I mean, he can't make the throws that Kaepernick can make, but
He can run
at
like
least he
Cap.
can run the ball.
I don't get it. I
don't either.
just don't fucking get it. I'd be playing the Tebow song, but we're still rocking the.
You know, maybe it was, how you get write-offs for charity work.
Uh-huh.
They brought in Jonathan Martin, brought in Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah.
It's their charity work for the year.
Hey, we have charity on our name. Do we get write-offs for charity work?
Oh, all the time. Everything we do is
I mean, I
charity.
jerk off for charity work, but I
Right.
don't really get it written off or
I mean,
anything.
I know it says strike afterwards, but
Right. Oh, hey, hold on. We're getting a call here. Hello?
Hello.
What's happening? It's Adam, everybody.
How you doing?
You're like world famous now. You're on the charity strike.
I was world famous before this fucking show.
oh, okay.
What are you on the Awkward Apocalypse or something, or what?
Oh yeah, that's right. You got me.
Yeah.
That was what it was. Yeah.
What's the haps, my brother?
Oh, nothing. Am I live?
You are live.
Oh, geez,
We
I
don't
wasn't
fuck
even-
around, Adam.
Yeah, we don't fuck around with this
I
shit.
wasn't even ready.
Oh, hold on. Do you need to hang up and go jerk off and come back again?
No, but I had thought about making the frig. I was sitting there thinking about it tonight.
About jerking
And
off?
you guys watch Charity Strike, Charity Strike.
We
Yeah.
do.
You guys,
we do.
you guys watch the league, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I had thought about doing the pussy bet with you guys. How long you could actually go from you didn't? Would you watch last week's?
Greg didn't. I did.
I'm very behind. I'm a season behind because I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
FXX.
Well, they put a little bet based on Andre and having a cat and making pussy jokes. That the first one that made a pussy joke would have to give up their best running back.
That's a good bet.
How long can the charity strike go without a dick joke? First one to make a dick joke would have to lose a running back.
Well, see, I would only take that bet if Midlife was on the show because he would break it instantly.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
But he's
have
not
a
doing
fantasy
fantasy
team either.
football, so
Why is it just too cool for it? He doesn't understand it like everybody else. I don't
basically
understand it. It doesn't make any sense. Why do I
rosters.
want to put players? I don't get it.
No, if it involves any money that comes away from his beer jar, then he doesn't want to do it.
That's true.
But think of the money that could come to the beer jar if you had a little bit of football knowledge.
Oh, that is assuming that Midlife will be successful at anything he does in life.
Hey, he is ruling the picks.
Oh, he is ahead by one game in the picks right now.
I mean, overall, he's ruling the picks, though, right?
A couple games.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 games.
For him,
That
that's
is amazing. Especially
He-
this deep in.
He's tanked the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yes.
I'm in a pick league also, and we put in $5 a week on it, and I've won once already, and lost a tiebreaker in points in that fucking Rams 49ers game
You're welcome.
with the pick six at the end. I actually needed 41 points for total for the game, That's exactly what there was. And I'm thinking, well, there's no way the Rams are just going to go out there and they're not going to drive the field. All they got to do is just go 4 and out, and it's over. And I've won $100 or whatever it is.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Yep. And the guy that beat me was actually at the game and sent me a text with like 53 seconds to go saying I win.
I had a similar thing happen. I needed that 6 points because I needed 47 exactly to get it. And I'm like, okay, now Phil Dawson can miss this extra point and it'll be okay. And no, of course he made it.
It's because Phil Dawson's the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
So, boys, let's talk fantasy football.
Let's talk fantasies.
Oh, you two are in the lead as of after this week.
You're welcome.
I am in the top 4. So we are all right now in the playoffs.
Well, we're all 5-2, I believe.
No, I am 4-3.
Yeah,
I
he
just
sucks.
became 4-3. I just climbed my way back up because my team has had injuries.
Excuses.
Yep. Well, let's be honest here. If my first-round draft pick hadn't been horrible in the first 2 weeks of the season, first 3 weeks of the season, I probably would be undefeated right now.
You would, because you made out with DeMarco Murray, the fact that you were able to get him as late as you did, and he's become the surprise running back and hasn't gotten hurt and has 7 straight 100-yard games.
Wait, who was your first one? Was it Jamal?
Is
McCoy.
Shady McCoy.
Oh, that was your first round pick?
Well, he was the second best fantasy player last year. Well, fantasy running back.
Yeah. Well, and I auto-drafted.
Right. So Mr. Auto Draft's coming through.
Yeah. No, that was complete luck. Somehow I ended up auto-drafting and still getting Gronkowski, who's been healthy and played relatively well.
The whole
and
season.
Then kind of a surprise with little bit of a surprise with Ty Hilton. Though I knew he would be fairly decent, I still was kind of shocked the numbers he's put up already.
Well, last week the 30-something points was ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was actually I have to gloat a little bit. My picking up the Broncos defense at 11 o'clock, about an hour before kickoff, and deciding to play them over my other defense was a huge move. They got me 28 points or whatever it was, or 21 points, or I can't remember what it was. It was a lot.
Yeah, when you know the Niners, with their depleted defense, they're going to be playing from behind and passing the ball a lot. There's bound to be a mistake happening, and Denver just capitalized on it.
Last week.
Oh, last week. I apologize.
Yeah. The week before, and that had 130 something points. The only thing that would have made it better is had I played. I can't remember even who it was now. If I had played, Michael Floyd, I think is who it was. He had 2 touchdowns or.
Yeah, you would have had like 160 points. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
So it's funny, you auto drafted and you're kicking ass, and then our good friend Phil also auto drafted.
Oh, it's the worst team in the league.
Poor Phil.
I didn't know he auto drafted. That's the commissioner, right? That's the one I kind of butted heads with in the beginning.
No,
that's John.
You're thinking Fail.
Oh, Fail. Okay,
Fail.
I
Yeah.
get him.
Phil, his team name
Is Lodo Crap
Yeah.
because it's a shitty team.
I got you.
Yes. So good times. Who's your one loss to?
He's got 2 losses.
I've got 2 losses.
Oh, 2 losses.
God, I can't remember. I think it was you. I think it was both of you.
No, I don't know. We haven't played yet, you and I.
I think one of them is myself.
It was Greg, though, you lost to.
Greg, I did lose to Greg.
I think you and I play next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
I can look right now. Let's see.
What's the bias
Nope.
for this?
I play Daniel next week.
Oh, that'll be an easy one.
You'll probably get me on my bye week that I have to pick up a tight end. So Stephen Ridley is my IR. I keep forgetting to put him on IR and just grab somebody.
Good job, Adam.
I know. I was like, oh, crap, he's out. Maybe I can. Then I forgot they played Thursday. So it was kind of too late for that. Thought to do something this week. I made a really dumb move.
You made a dumb move?
I made a really dumb move, and it might hurt me big time. Hopefully my wide receivers are all right for the rest of the year, but I got rid of Sammy Watkins.
Ooh.
I know I picked him up.
Yeah, I really – what I was doing was I was thinking Javon Curse would probably come in since they traded, even though Percy Harvin has a wrong guy. And I made a freaking mistake. And, yeah.
I need to drop Percy Harvin.
And I
on my
capitalized on it.
Yeah, you did. 2 touchdown day. So 122 yards, I believe.
Oh, man. You and I don't play, Adam, until week 12.
Ooh.
That's going to be crunch time playoffs coming right there.
Well, if everything stays kind of the way it's going, I think the top 4 or 5 will separate themselves from everyone else anyways.
That's
so
true.
it gets a little tricky during the bye weeks. But,
I'm also hoping that a lot of the players I have, they have teams that aren't kicking ass going into the playoffs because then they don't have sit down their week.